Check, 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 check. Well, you're not supposed to be able to hear me on the starting screen. I hope I haven't said anything inappropriate in the past. And I probably have. What's up, Internet? Here we are, finishing up, doing our accidental Inktober. Oh, rough start today. Got up late. Stomach's not cooperating to the fullest. Feel a little drowsy and wonky and weird. But I guess luckily I'm addicted to this right now. And I really want to get this done and out to my friend. And of course, last time we did this, we did some erasing and we found out that our sins are many as we contemplate our life here, what we've done. Many, many sins, many things to fix. So, I guess let's get to it. I mean, some places I really thought my line quality was going to be fine, and I was very wrong. Other places look okay. A lot of it wasn't my fault. It was like I said, when you draw on top of pencil and you erase, sometimes there's a layer of graphite between your ink and the page. So when you erase, that's coming up. So that's normal. I expected some of that. I didn't expect quite so much of it. I think to warm up, I'm going to grab uh, an 01. That seems to be the pen that I use the most. If I can find it. Where the heck did I put it? If you're new to the channel, guys, this is my special power. I can lose absolutely anything, anywhere. And it only takes the smallest fraction of a second. For reals? I mean, yeah, for reals, but what the heck did I do with it? Right now, my mind is blown. You can get a smaller pen. Oh, look, there you are. Why would I put that there? I don't know. I mean, precisely to create this moment, I guess. Let's just get into it and clean up. And we're going to try and work as much as we can. We're going to try and work here towards the bottom of my desk. And I can't say how important this is. I can't overstate the importance. But when you can, you work so that your elbows are at a 90-degree angle, and you can keep your posture. Very, very important. So let's just clean up everything that needs cleaning up, which is a lot. I'm sure I'm on the screen. And let's hope not we don't mess anything else up. When you do this, interestingly, it's the same technique as when you tattoo to clean up lines. And that is, you don't want to set your pen down and then start your line. You want to sweep into it while your pen is in motion. Otherwise, you'll just create a bump. And you also want to sweep out, either push up or pull off. And if that makes sense, if you like push down, it'll come up. Same thing. So we're going to be doing a lot of that. We still got a little tiny bit to fill in here. But we care about our friends, so we're trying to give her something that looks really nice. I mean, I would charge quite a bit of money for something like this normally. Obviously, we're not going to do that to our friend. But you don't have to spend a bunch of money. You'll be able to download this from my subscribe star for just $1 and then print it out. And once it's done, oh, I double lined. Nothing to do about it, but keep going. How unfortunate. Maybe I should use my Steadler for this. Maybe I should remember to lighten up my pencil marks after I make them. Oh, damn it. Ugly double line. Why? Oh, well. Oh, that's a double line, too. Holy smokes, so much for a warm up. Alright, this is a little janky. I don't care about that. I wanted it to be a little janky. If I'm being honest, not quite this janky, but close. I said I didn't want it to look like it was machined stone. I wanted it to look like it was hand carved, and it certainly must be. Let's put these stones in here. They're supposed to be behind her on this side. Where is my ruler? Holy smokes, I'm on it today. Like, really? The ruler, too? What the hell? I'm on a roll. That's two in the first. What? How far in are we in? Okay, two in the first 20 minutes. Dude, where did I put my freaking roller? All right, you know what? I think I have another one right here. Hello? Hello, ruler. Buried beneath other things. Come out. Come out, ruler. You rule nothing. I'm the ruler. Jerk. I like the other one. It's a cheap little ruler. It's like a buy like three for $1 or something. But it's transparent, which helps. And this one's nicer quality, and it doesn't skid as much. Well, those lines are in the right place. Is that what happened? I didn't put those lines in because there didn't need to be anything there. What the heck? But then, yeah, that lines up with that. Oh, those are wrong. I messed up there. I added stuff. All right, you know what? Chicken butt. I don't know, man. I'm just gonna add some lines. Try to get them about the right place. They're actually in the right place? Well, that much I do not know. Yeah, did I not add a line there? Because there was. But there is supposed to be something there. Just as fine as covering it up. mess of things. Wish I'd done it with that much care the first time. But I thought I had the lines in right. That's what I get for not paying attention. Well, great. I actually went too far with that. Hmm. No, I don't want any chatbots. Thanks. Come to think of it, oh, this was supposed to be a rock, wasn't it? Let's make it a rock. Let's crush this down this way and crush this down this way and put a crack in here. Everybody loves crack. Hmm. Okay. And that's better, at least in this part. I did a better job on this dress. I think I was pressing down kind of hard. But this did not come out bold enough. That should probably be extra bold. Should probably be extra bold. Oh, and you know what? I should have outlined this as well. I was so happy yesterday when I felt like I was done. And then I realized we still had quite a bit to go. Oh, it's been so much nicer than the microns. I gotta look for some alternatives. So I think the microns made it more difficult than it needed to be. Plus, this might have kept me from doing too many details if I'd used something with the proper width. All right, there we go. Sucks that I left a mark in there. I am dead set on not using any correctional fluid or jelly rollers or anything of the sort. So all those imperfections, you got to stay in. I think I'm going to take it a little easy on myself. I'll only go for anything that looks really bad. If it only looks a little tiny bit off, I think I'm just going to leave it. Should probably left that. But I don't want to leave any undefined areas. Maybe my hand is just too brute force for these pins. I don't know. They seem to be working better to me when I was brute forcing them. Wait a minute. How did I get so crooked? I wish that wasn't there. What I can do is say screw it and just go crazy. Just add a bunch of cracks. No, that's not a line. Those are just cracks. Right? I can add cracks anywhere else. Here and there. It'll add a tiny bit of visual interest. I went crazy. I shouldn't have done that, but I did it. I did it anyway. Can't help myself. It's not a sickness. I was just made this way. This line's like way off. Maybe it is. Maybe it's not. It's not. All right, screw it. No, it looks like less work than I thought. But we are going to. No, I mean, there's stuff up here I don't like. I already took a standard square eraser to this, so we're skipping straight to the. Wait, is this a Stedtler too? Yeah, it is. I love Stedtler. Not all their stuff, but a lot of their stuff. It could be all their stuff if they wanted to sponsor me. Just saying. I thought I saw something. I sworn I saw something. Or was it this? Guys, over this way a bit. Make sure I'm in frame. Oh wait, look at all that. All right, what was I gonna do? I think I'm gonna do the stained glass a little bit. Let's make sure I'm warmed up before I hit her face again. Oh, see more stuff I failed to erase correctly. That or maybe I erased it in the hand powered eraser wasn't strong enough to get it out of there. You never know. Get off himself though. Hmm. If you don't have one of these guys, you definitely should get one. This one's way too small. It's the one twice the size. That's what she said. All right. Just trying to make sure all the little lines here are clean. See, there's some slight jinkiness to my lines, overshooting and undershooting. I keep looking at the stained glass stuff at the Hobby Lobby. I think that'd be pretty fun. Knowing me though, I'd bite off way more than I could chew right off the bat. That's just the way it has to be. I can't help myself. That's how I like. That's how I like to make art, like I'm consuming hot dogs at a hot dog eating contest. And then I just sit there like super full, not knowing what to do, picking up little crumbs of bun and slowly forcing it into my mouth. Just jamming hot dogs into my face, even though it keeps falling out. That's how I art. Damn, I don't know where that mark came from. It won't go away. Well, I guess it decided for me it's gonna stay. That's the way it is. Huh. Let me make sure that isn't important, guys. Unfortunately, I have responsibilities. So I thought I wasn't going to be doing the campaign on Sunday. Turns out I will be, most likely. Well, that's tomorrow, of course. And it'll be in the evening, probably about um, 9 my time. Which I'm on Central. I'm in Central time. If that helps. despite the fact that I didn't like that line. I'm lining better today than I was yesterday. Some days you just have better days, guys. Spoke too soon. I keep seeing pencil marks. Get out of here, pencil marks. The communist pencil. Nobody wants you, pencil marks. So when I first started doing this, I had a couple buddies come on, and the damn thing, like, they couldn't stop talking about politics. Always ended up with communism. Just like, guys, I don't care about your communism. Leave me alone. But I mean, I was just happy to have anybody in the comments. I wonder if they drove everyone off. Here for art. Oh my god, no matter what. I put the eraser down and I see more marks. And then I erase and I lighten up my pen strokes and good grief. We don't want you pencil marks. Like I said, I already parred through with the regular Stedler. Ah, it's never ending. Go away, pencil marks. Got a tummy ache today too. It's the natural state of things nowadays. Nothing to do about that either. I gave my doctor a list of symptoms, all sorts of stomach problems and pains and low energy and lethargia and aches in my bones and this and that and all the many things that are going on in my stomach. And she said, yeah. Yeah. I see. So I guess this is normal. FML. I try not to curse too much on this show. So I might say it, oh, the wussy way every once in a while. Excuse me while my stomach hurts real bad. Like I said, it's just one of those things I have to get used to now. Most people would close off these flames on these candles. I can't do it. I just can't do it. I know it's supposed to look cartoony. I can't. I can't do it. Why? 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 I can't get rid of these pencil marks. I didn't know I did such a sloppy job. That's what she said. We're. Oh man, and now I lost it in this maze. Here it goes. Hey, I've been looking for you. Well, it's something. What the hell? I mean, I erased the hell out of this too. You should have seen me yesterday. I was like a guy with an eraser. Couldn't think of anything, guys. Sorry. All right. Man. Uh-oh, I'm having some deep thoughts. That's unusual. Uh, Normally I don't mind sharing deep thoughts for myself, but only streams. But I just don't see the utility in deep thinking anymore. I did enough of that when I was an angsty teenager and then an angsty adult. I'm middle aged now. I'm like way over it. Way over it. Mm, I'm good with just being. Don't have to make anything of it. It's nice to have peace. Way better than deep thoughts. It only took me a few decades to figure it out, but I don't think you are what you think. Not at all. I think you are your actions. And right now, I'm an artist. And tomorrow, I'll be an artist as well. And that's very, very gratifying. What's there to think about? No point in it whatsoever. Besides, I'm pretty sure thoughts are evil. Mm, enjoy just a tiny bit of silence as my mind becomes clear and there's absolutely nothing in there. That's a lot. That's a lot better than all the random thoughts I was having. No, I don't need to think. I can just express. I can be. And being I am. And acting I manifest. What do you think, guys? Is that deep or deepity? I knew that word a long time ago and I relearned it again recently. And now I'm afraid that it's going to permeate through much of my speech. It's like when you get a new bike, you got to ride the hell out of it, right? And maybe like a new bike, either you keep riding it for a very long time or you put it away somewhere. We'll see which happens. But with my friends, I think that bike's going to get a lot of miles on it. I just want to clean up all these little lines that didn't quite make it to their destination. What the hell? Don't be dumb. Play my music. YouTube does this. Let's give it a refresh. See if that fixes it. Why are you so worthless, YouTube? Why you don't make a good internet? So, in a related subject, if you guys have shirts you want to see made, I may make them if you got a cool idea. I gotta like it, and it's got to be something I would wear, something I'm proud of. I do wear a lot of my own merch. It's my favorite. My favorite shirts to wear of my stuff. Um, I put a lot of work into some of them. Well, to most of them, because I actually do cool designs. I'm gonna do some that are a little simpler, just some words. Even then, still takes a good amount of work because I'm not that good at it. But like I said, if you guys got some good ideas and you don't have somebody to make your shirt, and I'm not promising that I will, but I may make your shirt for you. Of course, if you pay me to make the design, then I will definitely make it whether I like it or not. And I can leave it up in the store for you to purchase whenever you like. Um, if you pay for the design, I can even set it to whatever price you want. Almost, right? You got to cover the cost of the shirt and all that. But all that stuff will be negotiable. I mean, it doesn't hurt to ask. Even if I tell you Hell the F no. Get the hell out of here. You shouldn't take it personally. It's such a mess of the stained glass. Oh, look at that. Messed that up. That's okay. I think I've finally gotten to the point where messing up makes it more consistent with the rest of the drawing. Oh, oh, I hate this line so much. I'm just gonna make it a crack. All right. And because I don't want to do something weird to her face, I'm gonna turn her upright before I work on her face a little bit. Smooth out those bumps a little bit. Smooth this out. We'll switch to my 003 itsy bitsy micron line. I'm just going to try to build. What's going on here? Just trying to build on what I have there and clarify everything. Make it properly lined. It's close, but it's not quite there. Give these lines just a little bit of little bit of sculpting. There we go. That's pretty nice. Sculpt this as well. Okay. That's pretty good. That's unfortunate, but okay. Not a big deal. I kind of missed right here. Let's give her some more thickness here where her bottom lashes are. I think her forehead might be a little too big because if her hairline should just come in right there. Girls typically have lower hairlines than men. This man's pretty good. Who is this? Skeletal remains. A real good sound. Okay, let's clean this up. Okay. I'm not going to do anything else to her face because I will probably mess it up. Wait, we can add a little bit of detail right here to her eye. That will actually make it look a lot nicer. And then we'll put the top of her eyelid and give her eyes some definition. There we go. I don't even know if you guys can see that because it's all pixelated on my monitor. Well, let me know if you're watching. I get some lurkers, but they don't always comment. So if I can get, hopefully I can get you guys to comment a little here and there. Strike up a convo would be nice, but you don't have to. Even a high would be really cool. I'm putting that in. I didn't want to put shadows in, but because I did such a poor job connecting those lines, I'm left with no choice. Poor job of putting that together, too. I hate that I did that, and I can't stand it anymore. Scrub a 1, and we're just going to darken these in. I don't know why I had so much trouble with these. It should have been easy. But I can't stand looking at them anymore. If I can't be happy with it, I should expect others to be. I think that's the gist of that. Oh, look at how ugly that is, but I guess luckily we can fudge it a bit. We can make it better. We're not going to be able to make that perfect at all. Oh, shoot. We can make it better. Well, I already wet my bed. I might as well sleep in it. Ah, think I was going to end up doing that anyway. Not this. I was just going to leave it. But at least I can even this out a bit. So, well, I can't wait to visit El Paso, though. Gonna kick it with my cousin. Gonna have a good ass time. That kind of unifies it with all the other mistakes that I've made. So I'm not too angry about that. I did a really, really good job of this crown originally, but then when I erased it, I probably did a good job because I used this pen. You can actually get a variable line with this thing. Unless you jerk it off like I'm doing over here. That used to mean something different when I was a kid. You know, it sounds weird now. But go watch Beverly Hills Cop to see what I'm talking about. And this time I'm not doing as good a job as I did the first time. Oh my god, am I finally done? I think I might be. Oh, what happened to her belly button? Oh, I accidentally moved this line over, huh? Let's see where her center line is. Oh, tiny bit off. Let's see what I can do to shift that over. I can just do this little something like that. There we go. That's cute. Um, I got shaky up here. Damn, I wonder if I should thicken this up at all as well. I say as I'm already doing it. See what I mean, guys? You're not your thoughts, you're your actions. My thoughts were doubt. My action was action. Now that's a deepity. Boom, full circle. See what I did there? I weaved it. All right, let me stare at this for a moment. See whether or not I'm done. Because I could work on it forever and ever, and then every line will be as bold as this area over here. That we're done. Because zero correctional fluid. This has to be friendly for somebody drawing on it. So we can't use splotches of correctional fluid. So we don't know what medium it'll even be colored in. Let's bring it back down here so I can work comfortably. Way down here? Oh, you see my pants? Careful there. Oh, very attractive man. You might accidentally get seduced. Okay. Oh, right. I think we are actually done drawing. So for this light area right there. Now we need to put a border on this thing. Oh, wait. I don't like this line up here. That one looked particularly bad. So we could not leave it be. Oh no. Now I'm going to start seeing stuff in here. So I lied, of course. Yeah, I'm really tempted not to be. That's the right pen, right? Yes. That song's pretty good. I use the five to line these things. They don't look very thick at all. I better stop because I could do this all freaking day. Anyway, that should be a lot more permanent. Just want to make sure it's nice and clean. When you compare it to swordsmithing, like never grind something you can hammer. It's just gonna save you a lot of time. Yeah. And I may be tempted to clean this up a little when I do a digital copy. So, which again will be available on my Subscribe Star for $1. That's your monthly subscription. And if you stay subscribed, I will grandfather you in so that you will only pay $1 for the rest of your subscription life. Which hopefully is a long time. Just send me $1, guys. Damn. Remember that episodes of The Simpsons where I think Homer gets that calling machine and he promises eternal happiness for $1? That's what this is, but it's real. or maybe not eternal happiness, but it's just a buck, guy. You'll get what you're you'll get a damn good deal. That's for sure. Oh, Mr. Burns doesn't send $1. That's right. He's like, $1 for eternal happiness. I think I'd rather have $1. I can't do his voice very well, but I love Mr. Burns. He's my favorite Simpsons character. I haven't watched an episode in a long, long time though. It just lost its appeal. I don't even know why it's still on the air. But these are the mysteries of life. All right. I guess this is the only straight edge I have, which may work for this. I need a smaller one. That's what she said. This thing's too big. Oh, I don't want to scratch up my screen over there. Damn. This thing is so big it's actually unusable. I wish I had my old T square. Oh well. You know what? If I flip the paper, yeah, why don't we do that? Where's my ruler? Not this one, an accurate one. Dude, I just had my ruler. Oh, I didn't see it because it was sideways to my eyes. Oh, I need to. I'm going to black out 3/4 of an inch all around this guy. I guess if it's super close, that's close enough. The whole world is a lot of close enough if you look carefully. All right, let's see if I can line that up. Man, if I had a jig that was the right size, then I wouldn't even have to measure and it'd come out perfectly. Uh oh, that's a problem. The table's not square. This is why you work on a drafting board. No, the table's not square. This thing is off. It might be this thing. That helped. Okay, yeah, the table's square. It's this thing that's not. But let's see. We're gonna do it in this tiny, tiny marker first because I'm a big old chicken. Where'd my mark go? Is this square square? Is it being affected by gravity? Man, this is becoming very difficult. While I'm here, I can measure my table. It's almost 40 inches across. That's what I need. I need a T-square that's like 38 inches long. Yeah, but I want to get this really nice. Like that's it. I've got a half a dot on each side. I have no idea if that even hit. Oh, I just missed. It's okay. I mean, that was awful, but it's there. This ruler sucks. I need a proper, clean T-square. I think I'd rather use just about any other straight edge right now. Huh. On the plus side, I found my ruler that I lost earlier today. Let's find let's find a fat black sharpie. think the biggest one I have is probably a chisel tip, not like the super big ones. Are you in here? Not in here. Let's see if there's one in here. There is. We'll find out if this is a good one. I'm just gonna color in the edge here. Now what I really don't want to do is color on my table. That's making me extremely nervous. I'll just grab my sketch paper that I used to plan this out. We will use that to help us fill it in all the way to the edge. And I think today's art tip, although I've probably given a couple, is going to be to make art for other people. I don't know, that may not be much of a tip for you, but basically, I make art for myself, and in making art for other people, I've learned to accept my imperfections a lot more. Because you have to get it done, you have to do it. What comes out, comes out. You only have so much control over that. So you got to make it and move on, move along. Right? You can't stay on one problem forever. I think it teaches you a real important lesson as an artist. Work our way up here to the edge, and then we'll grab another Sharpie with a point. And we'll get a straight edge and work up to that line. Let's see, I think I just saw a Sharpie like that. Okay, that's not going to work. This isn't working because I'm right-handed. Hmm. Camera's right in my way. I really want this to be very, very straight. We'll see how I did. Little, little off. Not. Oh, it was a little off. I better move this camera. So I can see what I'm doing better. Okay. Let me just leave it like that. Even though that edge over there isn't very crisp. All right, pretty close. I think I can work with that. But yeah, music will continue. The name of this band's pretty funny. If you don't know what it is, you'll leave a comment. Wow, this band sucks. Talk about a gimmick band. Well, to be fair, it's not my head hitting the camera, it's my headphones. So I still have like a whole like inch before my head actually hits the thing, but All right, that's that. We'll leave it like that. Now just three more to go. You suck, band. Whose name I will not say unless somebody leaves a comment asking me. All right, what the hell am I doing? Excuse me. Wow, this song. Oh, thank God it's over. It really sucks. It was distracting the hell out of me. What an absolutely crap song. Followed one of the best songs ever. Make sure this is on my playlist. Okay. One mark. Ah. Two marks. Ah, ah, ah. Run, set me free. Oh, set me free. Send me a sign, wanna leave it all behind. I'll be leaving the hands of doom. Rearrange the master plan, take the future in my hand to be free. Oh, there we go. The sky, ride the sky, give me wings and fly, ride the sky. Ride the sky, ride the sky. Give me wings and fly, ride the sky. To tell me what's wrong or what's right. Why don't you leave me alone? Set me free. Ooh, set me free. Send me a sign, wanna leave it all behind. I'll be leaving the hands of doom. Rearrange the master plan, take the future in my hand to be free and not trapped anymore. Ride the sky, ride the sky. Give me wings and fly, ride the sky. Man, I want to ride the sky. I used to hate flying because I'd always get my ears would start hurting real bad. My ears would pop and it'd be awful. Somewhere along the line, I got used to it. And the best part is definitely taking off and landing. The boring stuff in the middle, yeah, it's all right. All right, I can see all four of my marks. Spirit. Oh, oh, betrayer. Trying to mess me up. Send me a sign, wanna leave it all behind. I'll be leaving the hands of doom. Rearrange the master plan, take my future in my hand to be free and not trapped anymore. Ride the sky, ride the sky. Give me wings and fly, ride the sky. I hit three out of my four marks, so it's just the tiniest bit off. That's okay. Although I can almost tell the difference in width, so we might be able to adjust for that. Hopefully. Ride the sky, give me wings and fly. Yeah, I can tell the difference, especially now that I've done this and given myself some perspective. This sounds like Dev Clock, but I don't think it is. Tropical Sun. Is that the name of the band? More accurately, I should probably say Death Clock sounds like this band a lot. Death Clock sounds like a lot of bands. That's why I don't dislike death metal, but it's not my favorite subgenre. There are some bands I really dig, but the genre as a whole, just alright. You like Death Clock a lot, though. I mean, how could you not? They got so much talent going through there. At the end of the day, it's just another cartoon that didn't get a fair shake because Adult Swim doesn't know what the hell they're doing. I mean, is anyone more ass than Adult Swim? Leave it to them to take things that are completely successful and make everyone happy and cancel them to make a couple extra dollars and not think about their long term future. Like, cool, dude. I'm glad you figured out economics. You can pay less for that show. And even though the ratings are lower, you make more money because you paid less for the show. And now you've driven away your audience and screwed the rest of your future. Really smart. Really smart. No one's smarter than a TV exec. Oh, what's up, Joe? Thanks for joining me. The true death metal when I want to piss. Yeah, yeah. It drives. It's like people are crickets. If you play death metal for them, they'll go insane and start a riot. Right? Like they'll start a plague. We did that. We had this guy at the comic shop who used to rent a space from us, and he turned out to be a real turd. Well, we had him there under contract, so we couldn't get rid of him. So on the days that he was finally supposed to move out, all we did was play death metal for him all day long. And this is the kind of guy who's like, wouldn't shut up about it, like, oh, I'm a good Christian man. And yes, he did say Christian. Um, he had a non-erotic accent, and we turned the jams up for him, and he was trying to move out. You could see how visibly upset he was, and like going absolutely nuts because we were playing this for him. Good times. Like I don't know. Like I said, it's not my favorite, but there are some bands that I really really dig a lot. And I don't know. I think if you can't listen to death metal, you're like weak, kind of pathetic. Like It's just music. Where did I put my marker? Oh, there we go. Now I'm going to foolishly attempt to fix this line because it's ever so slightly off that way. So I'm going to do my best to straighten it out just a tiny bit. Let's see if that does it. That doesn't do it. If we go like this, was that a mistake? Could have been. I'm a power metalhead. What can I do? I like my wizards and dragons and shit. Oh boy, that's unfortunate. Let's see if we can. Let's angle too much that way. Here I am messing up even on this. Crap. Yeah, you can't even tell. Except for that big old splotch I did. That you can definitely tell. But what can I say? We just got to embrace the imperfection at this point. Looks like this marker's almost out. I think I. Ooh, do I have another black Sharpie around? I don't know. Yeah, I can't think of any genre of music that pisses people off more than death metal, except baby metal. You want to piss me off, that's what you play. Can't stand that stuff, man. It is anathema to my being. Look at that. It even made me whip out a $20 word there, or whatever you call them. We can at least get this nice and dark. See the darkness of the Sharpie. I was about to mix darkness and Sharpie. Figure that out. The Sharpie is not quite as dark as the ink from the Sakura and the Stedler. All right, two more to go. Um, you don't sign coloring book stuff, but I'm going to sign the back of this. I got to start thinking about a nice message for my dear friend. Don't know what it's going to be, though. All right, let's use the translucent ruler for this. And the itty bitty pen. Great, I can't see that mark because I marked on top of something else. And the more marks you make, the closer to straight your line will come out. Man, look at all that necessary stuff I drew in the borders. No way, it looks cool, man. Like, I think it really brings the piece together. So, I mean, I would have found some other way to torture myself, probably. I don't know. The one thing that maybe it isn't the best, wasn't the best idea for is because I keep thinking that I want to make something out of real stained glass, and they have all these kits at Hobby Lobby, and you get a big old soldering iron, and I'm like, oh, you solder the glass together, and I'm just like really tempted to dive in and get a bunch of that stuff, and but I don't know how good uh, some nalgonas would look in stained glass, so I'm a little, I'm a little like, I really want to. Oh well, yeah, my I'm done here, right? That's someone else's problem now. Oh man, but I was thinking like, oh no, like, am I giving somebody the gift of like frustration? Like, hey, I made this for you, and it's just like overwhelming. Like, and be like, I'm not coloring that. You're out of your mind. We'll see. We'll see how it hits. Okay. These marks don't want to line up perfectly. I think this is. See if I got that anywhere close to straight. Oh, almost dropped my entire life. Come back here. I need you all. Whoa, way off. What happened? Wow. Luckily, I messed up to the inside. How the hell did I even? I must have moved it part of the way through. Man, that's so off. Let's give it another go. When did you do that? Good grief. Maybe it shifted when I knocked everything over. Maybe my hand curved? So confused as to how I did such a bad job at doing a line there. Much better. All right. Try to get close to this line. So that I don't have to do a lot of cleanup. There we go. There's all the stuff that I said would, like, I'm drawing this for no reason. It's going to be in the border. Screw it. Let's practice. Clearly, I need some. Feel like my penmanship has declined a little, but I don't think it has. I think it's damn microns because my brush skills have been much, much nicer. Yeah, what the hell? Look at that. That's how bad microns are. They make you doubt your own skill. Just the other day, when I did the Shadow Thief drawing, I was like kicking its ass, doing all sorts of great things with the brush. Brush is harder to use than a micron. It's supposed to be. Like a brush has a very flexible tip, takes way more control. Those damn microns are just slippery. Like I said, I went to the store and that's what they had. That's pretty good. I'd like to swallow up those two little dots though. Right, measuring dots. There it goes. I think that's about right. Woo! One more border. Mm, so tempted to go in and this is why I like brush pen. I don't get the same urges to clean everything up with brush pen. It's weird how the tool you use can change your mentality. Oh man, this border really makes it. It's funny how a solid black stripe Oh wait, what am I doing? Can make it so much better. Yeah, it almost looks like I know what I'm doing. There you go. All right. Come on. If I make these marks perfect, or at least as close as I can, it'll make my line more likely to come out well. Which was something I should have considered when I was blazing through all my pencil marks. But I don't even know how many days did I spend penciling? That was kind of wild. I normally got more confidence to jump to inks earlier, but this is a different thing for me, not something I normally do. So, oh, this thing's so heavy. That's probably why it slipped last time. Oh, I can see all my drawing really popping out of the borders. Actually, looks kind of cool. I might try to add that as an effect sometime in the future. So close. Mm, right there, that's the spot. Now, if I can grab my pen without moving this, wherever the hell I put it, there it is. All right. Ooh, didn't realize that. Oh, I left a dot. Damn it. Luckily, it's very small. Didn't realize I missed a line here. Is my hand dirty? It is. Why'd you get dirty? Uh oh, that better not be marker. Oh, it's probably pencil from this paper. Oh, close call. Don't normally have to worry about that. Damn, Sharpies dry pretty quick. All right, grab my Sharpie combo here. Finish this up. All right. So close. And this time I'll actually be done instead of sort of done like I thought. All right. Final pass with the marker, with the ruler and the marker. Sharpen that line up. See if I go slower with this. I just may not be able to. What's the word? It just doesn't flow fast enough to grab a line that big. I'm guessing. Cherry. What am I gonna do with the lines or the oops one? Oh no, I don't know. There we go. That's pretty good. That's a okay right there. And after I scan it, I'll up the contrast so that the lines are nicer and crisper. I think they might have a tool for that, but here we go, guys. This one is done, finito. Which again, I don't doesn't mean done in Spanish, but here we go. Nice view of the whole thing there, as best as I can. A little close up for you. Probably easier to move the piece. Get rid of this. Little whoop, closer up view. See how much of that I can get onto the camera. But that's it. Again, this will be on my subscribe star if you guys want to download that and give me $1. It'll be the first thing on my subscribe star ever. And hopefully there'll be a lot more stuff to come. I gotta get on a shirt design, and I think I'm gonna try to upload something. Well, I'm gonna try and stream something tomorrow, and it's gonna be teeny weeny, like this big, little teeny weeny thing, so that I don't have to do it all day because I'm gonna be streaming my campaign. So I'm gonna get that done before um, I don't know how long the session's gonna last. So I want to get that done before I get on to do it. And I'm going to see how long I can make it through Inktober. I might give up. Uh, I don't know. I don't know. But, I used to do like an ink drawing once a week. Um, and right now, I feel like I have the stamina to do one a day, but I'm going to try to so I don't get burnt out to do a really small one. So either way, I will see you tomorrow. Um, Again, make sure I get down my links, buy a T-shirt, do consider subscribing to my subscribe star for $1 a month. Do it now; you'll be grandfathered in. Um, and hopefully, I can get a bunch of people and raise the price soon. And if you want a commission, you need me to draw something for you. As you can see through my channels, I do quite a variety of things. So, more important than all that, guys, absolutely remember that no matter what, the most important thing